Hello, this will be a channel message for you for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I'm so proud of you. Major turning point in your life right now, big reset energy, and Spirit is cleaning house for you, basically. Removing anything that is not for your highest good, anything that no longer serves you, anything that is not aligned with this long-term wish fulfillment, this dream life that you have been manifesting for yourself. Anything not aligned with that has to go. Spirit's like called the removalist company and is taking it away from you for your highest good, to create space for everything that you want in this life as you are aligned on a frequency and vibrational level with your wish fulfillment. This is your energy right now, the Ten of Cups. And it's like you're ready for this. It's like you've signaled to the universe that you're ready to be shifted into this life of peace, real emotional fulfillment, where you don't have to do everything yourself, where you don't have to feel like an island unto yourself, where you don't have to carry everybody else's burdens and carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. It's like you're being delivered right now. Even though the situation feels a little bit chaotic, and it's like when you renovate a house, it looks a bit messy when you go in and all the cabinetry's been ripped out and it's like just stuff's everywhere. That's kind of what the situation is right now. It's like the middle of some kind of tower moment. And what's incredible about your energy is the way that you are prioritizing your sense of emotional well-being. This is about your own personal happiness, manifesting and attracting in this Ten of Cups situation, and also sitting in this Nine of Cups, Ace of Cups frequency. This is in your energy as well, as the foundation of your life is basically being pulled out from under you and making way for something that you truly want. And I get the Wheel of Fortune here, so it's all been destined in a sense. And leading up to this, you've been shifting your worldview, like your relationship with money, your relationship with what your legacy should look like, your relationship with what you want your day-to-day to look like. Because you've been reconnecting with your true authentic self and getting to the root of what it is you really want. You've been tapping into what brings you that sense of emotional fulfillment. And that's what I get from this Ten of Pentacles in reverse in your current situation. Somewhat in the past position here. It's like you've been rethinking, revisiting like what you want this long-term plan for your life to actually be. And it's creating a new foundation in your life. And I get there may be some kind of like family theme here, generational wealth, some kind of inheritance, something about like soul family here. This is something like big family themes, you know what I mean? And you've been thinking about all of this stuff. And again, getting to the root of like what it is you really want in your life. And you know how to feel that way. You know how to generate those emotions. And you can't really fake this. Like you've actually been like tapping into that sense of internal validation. And there's real detachment here from the outcome. And there's real trust. Like you're like a master manifester. Like you know how to attract these things in. And despite this renovation taking place in your life, I mean, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, with the Wheel of Fortune, like you're sitting in this right now and you're looking like this, and there's a party going on in your energy field, and it's like people are drawn to it. It's like you're attracting this situation in for yourself. And I feel like just by the very nature of the Ten of Cups, it's like you want peace. You want to be able to just sit in that feeling of emotional well-being and not really being in this Ten of Wands frequency. And the Ten of Wands isn't inherently bad. You know, sometimes we got to like push through to the end and like play that game of Saturn, you know what I mean? It's like Saturn in Sagittarius frequency. But what happens when those wands are not yours to carry? Like what happens when those wands are not a part of this dream life, like when it's something that you don't even want in your life? that's when it's time for it to be removed. And the Wheel of Fortune tells me that, like, Spirit's doing this for you. It feels like you're kind of along for the ride in some kind of sense. There may be some big themes coming up right now around soul plan versus free will and that whole kind of scenario. I'm getting, like, deep conversations with people. Again, like soul tribe. Attracting in these people who you can really connect with on a deep level. You know, Ace of Cups on the feminine side of your energy. Being open to these emotional offers. Being open to attracting in the love that you really want in your life. You know, the people that really vibe with you. The people that really gel with you. The people that you know actually really belong in your life. And there's a heart opening, a heart activation that's taking place. I get that you're not intellectualizing this whole process. Like, you're pulling your energy out of the mind and just shifting your focus to being in the body and in that heart space. It's like you're surrendering to the feeling process. The feeling process. It's all about a feeling. It's all about your emotions. And there's like a heart opening. More and more, I feel like you're feeling safe to stay open and to feel what comes up when this kind of stuff happens in your life. You know, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse. Like, the ego, I think, may be kind of feeling it right now. Like, 6 of Wands in reverse, like, the ego's going through it. Because maybe there was a relationship that your ego had with this 10 of Wands. You know, like, what kind of person do people see me as when I'm solving the world's problems? You know, what kind of person does everybody see me as when I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders? And I think you guys are kind of done with this, because you realize what's more important is my sense of personal peace. And from that, my sense of personal power. Because on the other side of this emotional alchemy that's taking place is your personal peace and full-blown renewal. You know, I'm getting 888, like 8th house energy of pure transformation, like deep transformation on a subconscious level that's taking place. And it may require you to even be the villain sometimes in somebody else's story. Like, not everybody is going to like that you're putting this stuff down. Not everybody is going to see you in the same way. And I think what you're doing right now is letting go of how other people perceive you and letting go of other people's projections that are being put onto you. Because you don't, like, 9 of Cups, you don't care about this. It's like you're sitting here. And look, the 9 of Cups is great at saying no. I mean, look at him sitting there with his arms crossed, you know what I mean? It's like, can you do this for me? No, not right now. What about if we do this? No, not right now. Not from a place of necessarily just being selfish. I think this is for the greater good, really. Like, you understand that you got to have that full cup. And you're creating a life for yourself, and the people around you are free to create a life for themselves. And when we can all act from that place of having a full cup and actually knowing who we are and being in that state of emotional well-being, well, look, we can all serve each other a lot better. It's almost like, do I want to build an empire here? Or do I just want to build a community? You know, do I want to build a life for myself where I have the right people around me and we all feel safe to be ourselves? We all feel safe to be vulnerable, to be emotionally connected, to like really support each other. I think this is what you guys are really working with right now. You're working with all of these new ingredients. And I think you're just done, like, I just feel like the burnout is real. The overwork is real, you know? And I'm talking to somebody I really feel like who has been carrying too much for too long, is what I get. And that's why your advice is this frog spirit, clean out the clutter and allow life to regenerate you and purify your energetic field, and just go with this. You know, anything that's being removed from your life right now, be thankful for that, because it absolutely does not belong in your energy field. And you guys are aware of this 100% with the energy that you're showing up in right now. Like, you understand how the game is played, like I was saying before, and I think you understand that this is all happening for you. It's happening for your forward movement, you know, for your growth. On a soul level here, like on a really deep level. And it's leading to the 10 of Cups. Let's go. And I get the High Priestess. Harness mystic power and winter, take care of your needs, yo. So this is almost like kind of a hermit period is what I'm getting for you. Not necessarily in full-blown isolation, but really just prioritizing your health, your needs, your nervous system, getting that rest, pulling back your psychic energy. It's like you're moving into like a micro season of being with yourself, sitting in yourself, because there's been a lot of change in your life. There are some deep philosophical concepts that are coming up for you is what I'm really getting. Like I was saying before, deep conversations with people. The idea of like free will versus what is destined for the soul, like this kind of stuff. And I feel like you're really going to be reflecting on this and tapping into your own sense of personal power, being able to listen to your intuition on a much deeper level, and creating some kind of practical magic in your life is what I'm getting with this High Priestess. Like, I'm talking to somebody who is so well aware of the fact that they can recreate, rearrange their entire reality just through their frequency and vibration is what I'm getting. Because you are in like a situation that just feels turbulent in a way. Like, it feels like you're being pulled. And it's like, I don't know if turbulence is the right word, because I feel like you understand that it's up to you to perceive it as turbulent. Like, I don't even know if that's the right way to say it, because you're surrendering to this process. Like, the situation around you may look really chaotic. It may appear to be chaotic. It may have people around you who are in your kind of vicinity who don't understand what you're doing. They don't understand the work that was required to get to this point because you've been working on your frequency. But I don't think you feel turbulent at all. I think you feel kind of good about this. Like, there's such a deep level of trust. And this is where this new cup comes in. Like, this is a new perspective. This is a new offering that is being brought into your life. This is building on top of what you've been creating for yourself. It's like an offering from spirit here. And through this work that you're doing, it's like you're doing like practical magic here. Like, you're like, okay, where can I go from here? Things might be moving so quickly for you. It's like the desires and the manifestations become outdated quite quickly. Like, you reach a new level, you receive what you've been trying to manifest, and then you're ready for the next thing. And on some level here, there's nothing wrong with that. It just really says that there's a lot of soul growth that's taking place for you right now. Like, this is really deep stuff, guys. And you're moving through, it feels like a quantum leap, like tower moment, renovation happening in your life. I'm getting you guys are maybe doing stuff like, it's like you're driving through old neighborhoods as a completely new person. Like, you're seeing old people, old situations pop up, you know, like retrograde energy, but you've changed. Like, you're an entirely different person. You're in an entirely new energetic field. And I think there's something about your old life, something about these old situations, these old people that felt not even just competitive, but like combative, toxic, really not aligned with that frequency of peace, like not aligned with that 10 of Cups frequency. There's something about it, you know, 5 of Wands in reverse. And maybe there's something, again, something about this, the way that your ego has a relationship with this old identity, somebody who is overworked and underpaid, or somebody who's just carrying way too much. And as you relinquish that, maybe you're seeing people's true colors is what I'm getting. You know, 6 of Wands in reverse, like, you're in this frequency of internal validation. Like, you don't need this sense of accomplishment or recognition that's coming from the external, that's coming from these other people who don't belong in your life. And I get like 5 of Wands. I mean, this is just in reverse, seeing people's true colors for real and understanding it's not just competition. There's some kind of like wounding. It's built on trauma. Like, people have their own work to do when it comes to their soul's journey. Like, there's people around you who don't belong in this new life is what I get. Yeah, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, guys. It's like some kind of work situation or collaborative situation that it's not aligned And it's being removed for your highest good. Guys, and like Ace of Cups on the feminine side of the spread, you're just open to receiving that real emotional connection, that new love offer, even something that feels practical. Like, even if this is about building a community or a business or something that's doesn't even have to be like a family structure or a romantic relationship. Like, you are just open to receiving relationships that are right for you and meant for you. And spirit is like, I mean, if that's not confirmation, like, spirit is removing people from your life. Spirit is removing relationships from your life right now because they're not aligned with your soul's purpose, wheel of fortune. They're not supposed to be a part of your soul's journey. And I get death and rebirth on the bottom of the deck here. You know, frog spirit, clean out the clutter. Like, this isn't for you to hold on to, and it's not for you to carry. It's not for you to do all of the work here, do all of the heavy lifting and carry the stress and the worry. You know, it's not just about work in the 3D. It's about your emotions. It's about the anxiety that comes with having to hold it all together for people. Like, it's not your job, guys. It's not what you're here to do. You're here to create your dream life and give and serve from that place of having a full cup, because then you can set the example for people. Like, you can create so much positive change in your life. And I just feel like maybe on an emotional level, you're being asked just to maintain this vibration like you've been doing with the 10 of Wands coming out in the upright position here. It feels like a bit of a pilgrimage. You can see this person walking alone, and the 10 of Wands is like that point right before the reset, right before the breakthrough. And it's like, you guys have walked this path. This card is saying, like, you've been on this pilgrimage and you're at this reset point where the 9 ticks over back to the 1. This is the new start for you guys. And it's a new start with the 4 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Like, it's a new start of regeneration and rest and renewal and peace. Yo, what have I been saying? Like, this whole thing is about spirit removing anything that does not belong in your life and ushering in a new chapter, a new era of personal peace. So if you feel like you need to spend time in that hermit energy, like I was saying, that winter arc of your life where you got to take care of your needs and just spend time in the nest, spend time meditating and pulling your psychic energy back into your being so that you can fully regenerate and be the best version of yourself. Be that version of self that is aligned with your authentic needs, being clear-headed, being able to make the right decisions, being able to go in the right direction because your energy's right. That's what's meant for you right now. Guys, everything in life is energy. Everything is frequency and vibration. And Spirit's saying, yo, we got it covered. Keep doing the work that we're putting in front of you. You don't have to strive. You don't have to reach. You don't have to push. And you certainly don't have to grind. You absolutely do not have to grind. Unless you're in the club and that's what you want to do, right? You can grind if that's what you want to do. But that Spirit is saying, like, the work that's involved here is action through God's grace. Like, going where you're inspired to go. Prioritizing your peace, your well-being, and having fun with it. You know, 9 of Cups, like, this is about you now. And this is about having a life of joy and fulfillment. Not a card of grinding, you know, with the 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. And I get the Knight of Pentacles and the Judgment coming out. So this is time now. You know what I'm getting is that, like, I feel like this 10 of Wands in reverse kind of frequency, this 10 of Pentacles in reverse kind of frequency, this has been a long time coming, is what I'm hearing. There's been a grand cycle of feeling emotionally ready to let it go. Because it's been such a big part of your identity. Being the person who carries the weight. Being the hyper-vigilant child, almost, you know, being in that inner child energy where maybe from a very young age you had to grow up too fast. You had to tune in to other people's emotions and kind of hold it all together or act a certain way or wear a mask. And there's been a grand cycle here of letting go of this and shedding it from your identity, which takes time, you know, and there's something that can be said about rewriting that story and telling yourself that new story. And sometimes things move really slow, and sometimes things aren't linear. Sometimes we go backwards and then we go forwards again as we go deeper into the subconscious aspects here. And then sometimes you just shift. Sometimes you just quantum leap. And you've been telling yourself this new story for long enough, and then all of a sudden, here you are, right? And it's like this is what's been happening. This slow process of releasing the overwork and the burnout and the feeling the need to have to carry everything and hold it all together. This has been leaving your system. It's been leaving your energy field. Your nervous system has been reprogramming itself. And now you're at the point of the shift into the judgment energy here. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Continue doing the slow work. Continue doing whatever God puts in front of you and you intuitively know that you have to do for your highest good. Intuitively. You know, and the things that inspire you. The things that you know are part of this long-term dream, this wish fulfillment, and living a life that you actually want to live. Keep moving at a really nice, healthy pace and looking after your body, resting, you know, looking after your nervous system. And then we get to the Judgment card, like, this is time now. It's almost like it can't come with you. Because you've signaled to Spirit that you're ready for this. I mean, you're in the 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Ace of Cups. This is your energy right now. You're saying to Spirit, I'm ready. I'm ready to let it go. And it feels a bit like a test or something, some kind of initiation experience. Because, like, it's like Spirit's like, all right, you're ready? You're in the frequency? I'm just going to pull the bottom out when it comes to your life, your foundation. I'm just going to pull out the bottom. And then we're going to see how you're going to react, right? And you're sitting here like, yeah, I know. You're like just sitting in the Knight of Cups, 10 of Cups. You're like, Spirit's like, all right, we're away. And so therefore, it can't come with you, like the old people, the old mindset, the old identity. You're going so deep into yourself, and there's such a level of spiritual maturity and acceptance, a willingness to go where your higher self needs you to go. It's like you're being led by your spirit guides, by your higher self. Like you're integrating your ego to the point where you are just walking in alignment with your higher self right now. And this is what's bringing you to the wish fulfillment. You know, the work that feels aligned with you. 8 of Pentacles. The relationships that feel aligned with you. Because you have the skills. You've been refining this new identity, this new way of showing up. This 10 of Pentacles in reverse, like this complete adjustment to your worldview and your relationship with the material world. Like you've been working on this all year, you know, and there's been years leading up to this point where it's like it's triggered this season where you were like, okay, I'm going to step into this new identity and I'm just going to work on embodying this new version of self that I actually want to be. And through embodying this new version of self that I actually want to be, I'm going to create my dream reality. And this reading is your confirmation that you're doing it. You're doing exactly that, and you're at some kind of a point, judgment, where the old cannot come with you. And 8 of Cups, all it's going to take is for you to just keep walking in the direction that you're going and leave this stuff behind once and for all. The old identity, where we are overworked and underpaid and doing stuff that is not fulfilling for us, people pleasing and staying in relationships that are not for our highest good. This is what we're walking away from right now. And on the other side of the 8 of Cups is the 9 of Pentacles. Independence, freedom, free time, being able to pursue the things that you love to do, having that financial backing, having that strong foundation on whatever scale you need. in whichever way this resonates for you guys. I mean, this is like abundance in all its forms, an abundance of joy and emotional fulfillment, an abundance of the right relationships and real human connection, where you get to hang out with people that really vibe with you and connect with you, and you've got some kind of like physical solid foundation in order for you to have the time to be able to pursue these things. And you're just so attractive is the thing. Like, you don't have to do all of the work. This is the best part about all of this. Like, you just get to sit there and be yourself and dictate to life what it is you really want, and then continue to trust that your higher self and spirit has your back, and continue to allow your reality to rearrange itself for your highest good. I mean, the Nine of Cups is the card of synchronicity. I'm laughing because I saw this card, Arrow. I didn't see it on the bottom of the deck, but I thought it said allow. Because you look at the font, it looks like allow. And I was like, oh, no way. But it actually says Arrow. So it says surround yourself with protective energy, right? So there's been a lot of cleansing taking place right now. I'm getting like smudging, clearing out your house, crystals, that kind of thing. So with this empty space that's being created, you know, it might leave a little bit of a vacuum in your life, and Spirit's taking you to where you want to go. But intuitively, I feel like you guys will want to be surrounding yourself with like protective energy, filling up that space with love, filling up that empty space with love and confidence and internal validation. Your belief system that dictates like, I am protected, and then using that feminine science, that ritualistic aspect where you get to fill up your space with the things that you love, the things that make you feel safe, keeping your space clean and tidy, just doing things like that make you feel like you're in a space of beauty. Like filling up your space with things that make you feel abundant and things that are truly you. That's what I get. Surround yourself with protective energy, guys. Some kind of energy work, maybe Reiki might be significant here. Doing energy work on yourself. Keeping your awareness in your body is what I'm getting. And underneath that, I get the sun. Enjoy success and happiness. So guys, like, enjoy it. Enjoy success and happiness, because Spirit's saying, like, this is your life now for real. You're in the vibration. I know the situation might seem a little bit chaotic from an external point of view, but, I mean, guys, if you keep doing what you're doing here, you are on a fast track to your dream life. And I'm getting that you're seeing the evidence of this. You know this. Like, you're as things work themselves out here, on the day-to-day, you guys are getting to experience the things that bring you a lot of joy. I really feel that. And it's only going to continue to amplify and build this energetic feedback loop. It's going to be this snowball effect of like enjoyable situations, like being able to have peace in your life because you don't have to be the one who holds it all together. Spirit's doing that. Spirit's doing that. You just got to keep yourself feeling good, right? I get metamorphosis. Embrace transformation. Things are now different. So what did I say? Things are now different. Where's this judgment card? Things are now different. Old stuff can't come with you. And why would you want to take it with you? You know? It's not for you. Doesn't feel good, you know? And where you're going, I mean, you know it's so much better, right? Let it rain. Allowing what is. Inevitability. And trust. Everything I've been saying. So with that, let's totally leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for doing this amazing work. This is all you. Acting through God's grace, making that choice to align yourself with your higher self and spirit. And look what happens, right? Here we are. We're totally making it, guys. We're totally doing it. Like, it's been a crazy year. There's been major change. There's just been, it's felt like a roller coaster at times. And I really feel like this is the reset that we needed. You know, this is the reset that we really wanted, the purification, the rebirth. So thank you guys for committing yourself to this and just showing up, doing the work, doing the emotional alchemy, continuing to trust, and just continuing to support me through all of this, because I couldn't do this without you. And it's like, I wouldn't be able to sit here and deliver these messages and do this right now if you guys weren't part of it. So I'm just so incredibly grateful for you guys, really, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for giving me this gift, and thank you for sharing this incredible magical space with me. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. I love you guys. Get plenty of rest. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you in the next one. World peace forever. Bye-bye.